Alright, y'all. It's gonna be a quick video. Alright. Just got done eating that popcorn. Because I was watching the movie before, which was on here. I'm gonna let this play real quick, but my main focus here is when we get to Lindsey Graham. So I'm gonna let this part play, then I'm going straight to Lindsey Graham to what he said before Lindsey Graham shows his part and why they tried to impeach Trump on for not actually helping Ukraine back then because they wanted the proxy war when Trump was in office. But Trump didn't want to lose no soldiers under him. He even said it before he got in office. He ain't trying to go to no wars. He gonna talk to these people, get them to bag down on certain areas, on certain things. That's what Trump was doing. Maybe that's where his 7 hours came. Maybe he got on that motherfucker and said, "Hey, man, we got to cut this part off, yo." Maybe. I'm just saying. Maybe not. Maybe so. Hey, Russia, check this out, bro. We're going to shut down your pipeline, right? You ain't going to do nothing about it. But what you're going to do is you're going to sit back and relax, man, and make your money, man. Stop with all the BS, man. We don't need all these wars, man. Why you want to lose some of your people, man? You know what I mean? Yeah, I know the Obama administration and all of them help put proxy president or state puppet president in Ukraine. But you can't blame me for it, bro. That wasn't me. What I'm trying to tell you is to sit back, chill out, relax. We don't need to go to war over nothing, and we're gonna handle this. All right, just keep making your money, keep your country safe. I'm trying to keep my country safe. Then went over to highlight China. Man, you need to let them Uyghurs go, bro. For real, let them Uyghurs go, man. Y'all can't be having slaves over there like that, man. Them your own peoples, man. Yeah, man. Y'all need to chill out. All right, y'all don't want to let the Uyghurs go. Well, I can't dictate what happens in your country. Yeah. You just protect your country, but stay out of all the other business. And don't go over there to Saudis. No. You're going to still buy the money, buy the fuel, buy oil with my money. You understand me? Maybe that's where the 7 hours went. Idle threats. Never know. But you notice everything was cool, calm, and collective at the time. But as soon as the puppet got in the office here, everything went the way they wanted it. Shut down our pipeline, open Russia's. China went over to talk to Saudis to pay for fuel, oil, and they currency. Think about it. Maybe Trump had something doing. Maybe Trump had a little mobbing thing going on too. Like, yo, bro, you heard what I said. This is what it's gonna be. That's no question. No ifs, ands, or buts. So leave it alone. Stay in your country. Make your money. Keep your country going safe. I'm trying to build my country, make my country great again. You understand? And on the other end, Putin might be like, man, all right, well, I hope you win the next election. Because if you don't, I'm about to wreck some shit. Yeah, I did. Same with China. Yep. All right. Okay. But you know we were finna fight to make sure you don't win that next election, right? Yeah. Do what you got to do. This Trump. Do what you got to do. Yeah, all right. All right, we'll chill back. We'll sit back. But we're going to make sure we try to help any Democrat going against you to win. And we got to put our puppet in there. Trump, do what you got to do. Whatever happens, the American people going to see right through the BS. All right? That's the end of these 7 hours unaccounted for. So I got to hang up the phone right now. Peace out. Now back to business. That's what Trump probably did. You never know. You never know. I'm just saying. Biden couldn't do it. Could he? Nah. Because they got him doing it silly right now. Anyways, let's get to the video. I want to go straight to the Lindsey Graham thing since I done already spent 3-4 minutes into that part, my intro. The War Machine. Lindsey Graham right there. That's the one I want to go to right there. Let's start right after the Kamala.
Or with Russia. How could we possibly benefit from that war? We still don't know the answer to that question, but it is obvious that permanent Washington has been fixated on war with Russia for a very long time.
I didn't know
this.
this.
Years ago, you may remember, we'd forgotten, they impeached a sitting president. Why? For threatening to withhold military aid to President Zelensky of Ukraine.
You see what I'm saying, man? They tried to impeach him on that grounds too, man, because he held back some stuff. Because we had no business over there when we need to be protecting our own country and our borders. He's like, man, I'm finna send all our weapons over there. We got a border to build down here right now. You know what I mean? If you watch my intro, you see what I'm saying about that. Not even about the border, but you know what I mean? What am I gonna do that for? We don't need to send them no aid. They'll be alright. Yeah. If they take away them Democrat labs they got over there, then maybe Russia wouldn't be so pissed off at them. You feel what I'm saying? If they stopped talking about joining the UN or the NATO, maybe Russia wouldn't have been so pissed off at them. You dig what I'm saying? That's just me. I mean, this is my point of view. It don't reflect nobody on here, but I'm just saying. If that was the case, he could have went to war or started a war. Trump could have, and we could have lost a lot of people during that time. No, he was trying to avoid it. He even said it before he got in. I'm avoiding all wars. I'm gonna do what I do my way, and ran it like a business. You did what I'm saying? People had money in them pockets. You did. Now here we go back to the video because I want to show this part about Lindsey Graham. Now that I see that he's a rhino. You know what I mean? And the stuff they said, they don't back Trump up, dog. These are all rhinos. And it ain't just Trump. These rhinos, man. I'm looking at it now, dog. I used to like Lindsey Graham, dog, until now I see this. Huh? Effing. Real talk. Effing.
Failing to back a proxy war in Ukraine was the one thing Donald Trump was not allowed to do as president. Again, they impeached him for it.
He failed to back a proxy war, yo. Think about it. They impeached him for it, bruh. Bruh. Okay, it's Fox. Alright? Fox don't say all the news. They withhold some things too. But they be more factual than CNN and MSNBC. If you do the research or background on what he's talking about and the chick Mado on MSNBC we talking about, you'll see the fakeness of it. You'll see who holding the most truth out of it. You'll see who even lying on spot out of it. No, I'm not a Fox fan. I'm a my fan. You dig? Alright? That's how I am. But I'm looking at stuff, and I do other stuff too on my laptop when I do my research. I'm surprised I ain't got it down here right now. When I'm doing my research stuff to see if some of these things be true. This is true.
No one said much about it, even in his own party, because of course they supported war with Russia too. Maybe even more than the Democrats did. As far back as 2016, Lindsey Graham of South
Bought and paid, folks.
Little Lindsey Graham was jumping around, acting out his war fantasies in front of foreign soldiers in Ukraine. If we saw this tape at the time, we don't remember seeing it. Back in 2016, Ukraine seemed like a faraway place. We should have paid more attention. Here it is.
Listen.
Your fight is our fight.
No, it ain't.
2017 will be the year of offense.
So that's what it was. They was mad. The rhinos was mad at Trump because he didn't do what they wanted him to do. But Trump, matter of fact, all you people that probably see this video know this: Trump saved some lives, some American soldiers' lives, by not going on with this proxy war. You know what I'm saying? He saved some lives from this, yo. So pay attention to that. He literally did save some lives. Because if Trump wanted to, he could have just said, okay, send that aid over there. And then by now, we'd have been in actual war right now. You know what I'm saying? So think about that, yo. And in all honesty, because Trump didn't go with that, they wanted to impeach him. And because he didn't go with that, he saved some lives. Real talk. Real talk, because it wasn't that important to be over there in Ukraine, no way. It wasn't. They was mad at Russia because Russia trying to use their own fuel and rubles and all that type of stuff and use gold as a backing to buy their oil instead of using U.S. currency. That's why they was mad at Russia. That's why they still mad at Russia. That's why they killed Gaddafi or had a hand in it. I ain't going to say we killed him, but we had a hand in it, America did, in stopping that Gaddafi area thing. And then, you know, we ain't finna go mess with China because China was part of the trio. It was a trio thing going on to try to get the oil from Saudi and wherever they wanted to get the oil from, but without using U.S. currency. You got to understand what I'm saying with this. And that's why they took Gaddafi out, because that stopped it all. They slowed it all the way down. They had to get one of them out of it. And he was the weakest one. So we're going to give the guns to the people in the city, let them go kill Gaddafi, as you seen on TV or YouTube or wherever it was, World Star or something. As you seen, you did. So they had to do a stoppage to that. You know what I mean? Wow. They took out Gaddafi first. Now they trying to work on Russia. But you see, it's the Democrats that's in office that's trying to kick up this war. And like I said, I'm going to leave that one alone.
All of us will go back to Washington and we will push the case.
Senator McCain don't look like he was about this. You know, he been in Vietnam and all that. He just got his head down like, I'm gonna relay what he probably said in his head. I know this motherfucker ain't telling these people we finna come over here in office and we got Donald Trump in office. You know Trump ain't going for that. He already said that. But I'm gonna go ahead when I get back home. I'm gonna talk about Trump. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what Senator McCain probably was saying. Rest his soul.
Against Russia.
Ми всі повернемося до Вашингтону і ми будемо відстоювати санкції проти Росії.
Enough of a Russian aggression.
Досить вже російської агресії.
It is time for them to pay a heavier price.
Your fight is our fight?
No.
It's a very strange thing for an American lawmaker to say to a foreign military. Why would the Ukrainian government's fight in 2016 possibly...
I don't know what state this boy Lindsey Graham from, man, but y'all got to go ahead and find somebody else, man, that ain't a Rhino, dog. You telling me he was ready to sacrifice some of our soldiers, too. Because if Ukraine wouldn't have been able to do it, we'd have to go back him up because he said it. We're going to go on offense. So, man, wow. I'm starting to see through both parties big time, bruh. Rhinos and Democrats. Wow.
be our fight? On what grounds is it our fight? What does that even mean? We don't know. And yet now it is demonstrably true. Ukraine's fight is our fight. Ukraine's war is our war. It's here, but most Americans did not see that coming.
And don't want it.
Permanent Washington certainly did. Permanent Washington understood that the second Vladimir Putin's forces rolled across the border into Ukraine, we would inevitably be on a course toward war with Russia.
No.
They knew.
No.
Here's the president of the August Council on Foreign Relations.
I pray to God that none of our soldiers get over there and go fight a war that's not even necessary. That's not even necessary. That war would probably really cripple America. As you see the immigrations coming across the border, like I said, I don't give nobody say. At least if you take about 10,000 immigrants coming over that border, they say 8,000 a month, 8,000 a day, whatever the hell is coming over that border. And if that's the mean they're coming over the border and they're trying to only say there's only 2 million people that came across that border since 2021, or whenever FJB got elected or inaugurated, that's a goddamn lie, man. If there's that many people, it's about 20 million immigrants that came over that border to me. If they say 8,000 a day, that's a lot of people a day. And like I said, amongst 10,000 of them people, you got to say, because ain't none of them being vetted or whatever, they just getting let in. Tell me why they not vetting these people, bro, because I promise you, dog, like I said, I had a fucking dream about this, yo, that some of them mother suckers, I'm going to just estimate here, though, out of 10,000, just say one terrorist is coming across too. And that's not cool. That's not cool. That means FJB is all for it. We know George Soros' game. That's what's the setup right there. And China like, yeah, we got it going on now. Now we just got to set everything in place. And before the 2024 election, let's make something happen. And if not the 2024 election, it's something going to happen real bad in America, man. And I can't stand the fact that it's going to happen. Because I done had dreams about this. And I had visions. And this is not cool. Like, literally, I'm not no goddamn psychic. But sometimes things happen. Literally. And I've seen some things happening. This just don't seem right. To keep letting them, man. This mother sucker right here trying to go to war with Russia, man. Dude, no wonder you look like you got fear in your face. You probably got some hidden stuff behind you, too. You probably do. You got to go, too, dog. Vote this man out, too, man. Get rid of dude, man. I know there's got to be another Republican in that town that's not bought and paid for like him. He probably bought and paid for by China too. Because what's his name? Mitch McConnell is. And I don't care what nobody say. That's my opinion. Allegedly, if you want to use that word in front of it. But it's my opinion. You can see these motherfuckers. Look in their eyes, man. Look in their eyes, man. They've been in politics too long, man. That's why there's got to be term limit. If a president can only be president for 8 years, why the heck these senators can't have term limits for 8 years? Or 10 years? Okay, we give them 2 extra years over a president, which is ridiculous. You dig what I'm saying? They don't need to be sitting in there holding up spots for other people. But then you'll have this thing where they'll be training the next person to come in after them to do the exact same thing they doing and basically say the same shit. This is BS. We need to get rid of people like these rhinos like this. I am not trying to hear it, man. Real talk, man. That's just what I wanted to come on here for. It took me 20 minutes to find this video to figure out, did he actually say that? And now I see this man actually said that. Nigga, we don't want no, excuse my friend, we don't want no war with Russia. What we need a war with Russia for, bruh? That only leads to other countries getting involved. What they call that then? A war. 3. We don't need that mess, man. Defend America. Defend our borders. Get your ass off the stage of war. I'm done with this video too, man. I just had to say something about Lindsey Graham, dog. He bogus, man. And anybody see this video from that dude's state, vote this man out too. He don't deserve to be in there. Yeah, I'm done with this one. Good eve. Good night. Good evening. Good morning. Now, I did it in reverse. Thumbs up. Thumbs down. Leave a comment on what you think. It don't matter what it is. Just know you ain't changing my mind or my opinion. But I had to go find this video because I seen somewhere that he had made these comments. And then all of a sudden, this dude, Tucker, had got it on his thing. So I had to go find it. I'm like, I don't believe it. And then he showed the recorder. So Tucker wasn't lying about that portion in 2017. And they got mad at Trump because he didn't want to send them aid, bruh. He didn't want to send them aid. Why would he have to send them aid? That only start the war. Like Trump said, he didn't want a war. He didn't want to lose no soldiers like that. He was going to be the one president that didn't start a war, but ended them. Couldn't end Afghanistan right away because that wasn't actually a war. We was just occupying their country. And you see what Biden did. Plenty of people got their heads cut off over there, bro. Women, children. Them people was over there cutting these people's heads off, bro. Cutting their heads off. That wasn't, man. Y'all have a good night. I'm out.